Finally we came to the end of first month of this new year, and I'm finally shooting this wrap-up video. My previous wrap-up video was like 6 months back, and I haven't like continued doing such type of videos, but I thought let's try again like wrap-up videos. So I ended up reading 4 books in this month, and I know the number is not that big, but considering two things: the first, that I read this Biggie Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson, and second, that my college reopened. So yeah, I had class for 8 hours a day sometimes. So considering that these two things, I believe 4 is a great number for me. But let's see what all books I read in this month, and I'll be showing you 2 books that I got. Like, I'll combine this with my haul of this month, but they are just 2 books that you may have seen in my birthday vlog. But anyhow, let's start with this video and see what all books I read and what all books I got in Jan. Hey guys, and welcome back to my new video. I hope everyone's doing absolutely fine. For those who new to my channel, I'm Devam, and you'll find book reviews, unboxings, vlogs, and a lot many other fun stuff related to books and fandom. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you can hit the subscribe button. And now let's start with this video. So the first 2 books that I read in Jan are from the Stormlight Archive, and I won't be talking much about those books because they are in series and I don't want to spoil anything for you. Like, this is book 3, and after that I read a novella, Dawn's Art by Brandon Sanderson. So that was 3.5. and that was before Rhythm of War. So I won't be talking much about these books, but I finally read this by Brandon Sanderson, and it's a big book, as you can see, 1250 plus pages. And this was one book that took majority of my month, like maximum part of those days went into reading this book. So this is a beautiful hardcover, as you can see. So I finally read this one, and I'm looking forward to get like Rhythm of War. Like, it's not in stock hardcover, and it's not easily available, so I'm refraining from getting like paperback. But let's see, if I don't get any other like alternative, then I'll go with paperback. But I can't really like wait to start Rhythm of War. But I totally enjoyed this one, and I rated it 5 stars. The second I was talking about is the Dawn's Art by Brandon Sanderson. So I read it on my Kindle, so here's the cover of the same. So these are the first 2 books. And now let's jump to the next 2 books that I read in Jan, and we'll be talking a little about both of them. So the next book is by Hector Gracia and Francas Miralles. So this is Ikigai, and this is a signed copy. Like, I'll show it to you all. So as you can see, so this is a signed copy, and I actually got it signed after a Meet the Author event, and I made a small vlog related to it as well in last Jan, if I'm not wrong, but won't be recommending you to watch that one. Like, it's a 3-minute vlog, but I haven't like really sought anything like unusual or something like that. I was just trying my vlogging skills. So yeah, if you want, you can leave a like over there, but anyhow, won't be recommending. So I read finally Ikigai, and this year I plan to read 1 non-fiction each month, so that I can like end up like reading so many non-fictions that are on my shelf. So 12 non-fictions in this year, that's my plan. And the next video will be my TBR, and we'll be showing you what non-fiction I'm planning to read in February. So let's see. This was the first one that I finished in Jan. I totally enjoyed it. So both the author actually went to the Okinawa village of Japan, and that village is like really famous because of the old age population over there. Like, majority of the people over there crosses 100 years age of mark. So that's the speciality of that village. So they went over there to gather all the details, like how they live, how they stay happy, how they work, and all the things, and came up with this 200 page of a book. So I enjoyed this book, and will not lie that the first half of this book was really good, and I totally enjoyed it. In the second half, I believe that the emphasis on exercise and all those things like made this book a little boring for me. But to be honest, I'll rate it 3.5 stars. And I haven't like sought a in-depth review. If you'd like me to shoot one, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll like probably review this for you. So yeah, this was the non-fiction I read, and would totally recommend if you are looking forward to some quick non-fiction, and that too with some Japanese secrets. So the final book that I read in Jan is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. So I've already like uploaded a book review for the same. So if you haven't checked, you can check that after watching this video, but we'll be giving you a little plot of the same. So the book follows Nora Seed, who is snatched into a midnight library, and she's taken over there. And this is a book which mixes human philosophy, life philosophy with science fiction, and I totally love that book. I rated it 4 stars, which shows how to live your life and how to live your life without any regrets, and totally love that one. So you can watch my review for the same, and would totally recommend you to go for it because it won like Goodreads Choice Awards 2020. So it was a winner in fiction category, and it beat like Frederick Backman's Anxious People by 5 votes. So you can check that book. And now we'll be talking about like 2 books that I got in Jan, and what are those 2 books that you might have already seen in my birthday vlog, but anyhow I'll show you. So the first book is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. So this is the book I got around my birthday time. So this is a giveaway win that I won long back, and I finally received it. So I'm looking forward to read this book. It's fantasy, as you can see rightly with this cover. So I'm looking forward to it. I've like read some mixed review for the same, but I recently saw that the box set of this book is out. So finally got one book, so we'll be seeing if it's worth it. Then I'll invest in those other 2 books. But there are so many series on my shelf that I can't really place this one in the recent times, like when to read this I'm not too sure, but looking forward to it. And it has this beautiful cover, as you can see. So this was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, first book that I got in Jan, and the second one is a non-fiction, and it's probably gonna be in my TBR for February that I was talking about, like in non-fiction category. Looking forward to read this book like from so long. Like in my college days I used to see this book in my library. I wanted to pick it, but at that moment I was focusing on fiction, and non-fiction like usually used to bore me, so I didn't pick it up at that time. And then recently I was looking forward to its collector's edition, but I couldn't get my hands on it. Like it's too costly. I can't really spend 400-500 bucks on a non-fiction, so I ended up buying this for 200 bucks from Amazon. I believe it's easily available with the U-Read seller. If you want, you can check that seller. But it's a big book, as you can see, 480 something pages. So let's see when I'll be diving into it, but chances are pretty high for Feb, and if I'll be able to finish it in February, you will be seeing it in my wrap-up video. But let's see, wrap up the next month. So these were the 2 books that I got, and this was my wrap-up and haul. So those were the 4 books that I read in Jan, and I know the number is pretty less, but I ended up reading like 2000 plus pages. I am really proud of myself. Like 2000 is a pretty great number, considering that like I read 14 or 15,000 pages last year. So 2000 in the first month of this new year, pretty big deal for me. But let's see, I am hoping to read more books in Feb, and let's see how many I can. You will be finding a new wrap-up video next month for sure, and you can watch that. We'll see how many I've read, and do comment down below how many books you read in Jan, and if you have read any of these books that I shown you all. That was all for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, you can hit the like button, and you can subscribe to my channel if not done already. We'll be coming up with new video very soon. And for this video, that's all. Stay healthy, stay home, stay safe. Bye bye.